ready. All right, here we go. Our final game of the day here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. It's been a quadruple header of coverage here on TLSN, and we appreciate all you guys tuning in. It's been a fun day of football here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. And we are excited to be doing this final game. Final of 4.
That's right. We've been here all morning. Got an early start, about 7:30. Got us a little breakfast, got set up, and here we are in your living room or wherever you're at, whatever device you're using, maybe a TV, maybe you're watching on YouTube, maybe you got a cell phone in your hand, maybe you got a laptop. Wherever you're at, we appreciate you guys joining us. Looking for an exciting game here. With the 6th grade Bombers going to take on the Highland Rebels. Again, this is 6th grade.
Rebels getting the ball first. And hard run up the middle, dragging defenders. Going to be a first down.
Hand off to Highlands, number 33, Rhett Parrish.
That was number 33, Rhett Parrish, with the first down run.
The yardage is good enough for a Rebels first
So
down.
the Rebels moving the ball.
And let you guys know, if you haven't joined us before, go ahead and hit that follow button on Facebook. And please hit that subscribe button if you're over on YouTube. It does not cost you anything to subscribe on YouTube, by the way. All this is free, thanks to the great sponsors. And remember, this is an interactive broadcast, meaning we'd love to hear from you. Let us know who you're here to watch. Put a name in there. We'll do a shout-out. Let us know what team you're cheering on. Here for the Bombers, or are you here for the Highland Rebels?
Good defensive play by the Bombers, getting in the backfield. So they give it to Parrish again. He is tackled. Going to be maybe a loss of a yard. So that's going to make it 2nd and 11.
We hope these boys have a great game. We hope they have a lot of fun. We hope the crowd enjoys it. We hope you guys are enjoying it. And we're definitely going to enjoy it. We're going to have some fun, Dave. Last game of the day. I guess something to eat afterwards. What do you say?
Yeah, I'm getting hungry right now. And the Bomber defense looking hungry on that play. Good penetration into the backfield. Going to be a loss of another yard. Make it 3rd down and 12. So now the Bomber crowd, this 6th grade group, trying to make this fan base making some noise.
Got a little bit smaller crowd than we've had the last games, but I guess, again, this is the last game of the day. Highland's looking to throw the ball. They do. They found their receiver.
Yeah, complete, but it's going to be about 5 yards short, or about 6 yards short from the first down. So 4th down play.
Dave, I missed the number on Highland on the catch there.
Yeah, I missed that as well. I couldn't see that.
4th down.
So that's going to make it 4th down.
Dave's having to work on a little bit of software in the background here, folks, so bear with us. Working on this stream, making sure it's a quality stream for you.
Sure, it's got some high quality.
Like high quality H2O. We got a high quality broadcast we're trying to bring to you. And Highland looks like they're going to try to throw it again. Got pressure from the defense. They make a connection. Number 45 on the catch. I think it's a 40. No, it's a 48. Sorry about that. I'm having to zoom in so we can see. Number 48 in Highland, Dave, makes the catch.
That's actually number 40, Joey.
Is that a 40?
Yeah, number 40, Balin Reagan.
Boy, I swore it looked like a 48.
I think it's just the way the jersey's crumped up.
You're right, it is 40. Yeah, it looked like an 8.
Yeah, so big 4th down gamble by the Rebels. They get a first down. Of course, those people watching online, guys, this is a This is an interactive broadcast, so we'd love to see your comments online. Let us know who you're cheering for, Highland or Mountain Home.
Highland's going to come to the line, Dave. So they made 2 passes. Let's see what they do here.
Quarterback keeper, Monroe. Looks like probably going to be about a 5-yard gain for Monroe. Hard run to the right. Trying to get around that Bomber defense. Bomber defense, though, did a good job of reacting there.
Yeah, I think they were reading that one. As soon as they seen the quarterback keep the ball and sprint toward the outside, they were over there to cover it. Nice job, Bomber defense.
We appreciate all you guys joining us online. Here goes Highland. Again, snap back to the running back. He takes it up the middle. And
Nice
that's
run.
going to, still dragging defenders. That's going to be a first down for the Rebels.
Yeah, he blew right through the defense on that one and carried a few. Maybe carried a couple to got maybe another 1.5 yards out of it, maybe 2.
Brett Parrish on the carry.
That PA announcer said Brett.
Takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I believe he said
It
Brett
is
Perry,
first and 10.
if I could hear him right, on the carry for Highland.
I actually don't have a Perry on my roster.
Yeah,
Got a Rhett Parrish, number
I bet you that's
33.
what it was.
Oh, here goes Monroe. He hands it off. And again, dragging tacklers. That's Parrish.
Brett Parrish on the carry.
Inside the
Takes it
5-yard
past the
line.
5-yard line.
When you see us zoom in real close like that, it's just to try to get a number on the jersey. We want to make sure we're calling
Down
these
to the
kids'
3-yard
names.
line.
Looks like it's going to be down to the 3-yard line.
Sometimes it's hard to read them even when we zoom in because
Second down.
the uniforms will fold over and it's hard to see the numbers. We're trying up here.
So good opening drive here by the Highland Rebels.
Yeah, they've controlled the ball and controlled the clock so far, winding down to just under 2 minutes and 40 seconds right now, Dave. I know you're still working on some software over there. And that ball is pitched outside for ball 1.
Well, they were trying to get it over to Parrish.
Just didn't work out. I'm gonna regroup and see what we can come up with this time. Offense is in a huddle. It's been a beautiful day out here at Bomber Stadium for some football. A lot of people have shown up out here, both sides. A lot of people from Highland come over, made the journey, watched the games. A lot of support.
It's been a beautiful day for football. 3rd down. Highland with the throw. Parrish had an advantage, height advantage, but unable to make a play. Good play there by the defense of the Bombers.
Yeah, he jumped for it, just come up a little short. Getting back in the huddle here. Defense is waiting and ready. Coaches are over there consulting with the offense, see what next play they're going to try here.
So clock running under 1 minute and 10 seconds. I finally got all that. I was working on categorizing some of our stuff.
Make it easy for you guys if you want to go on our YouTube channel afterwards, or you could go back and watch some of the games we've got.
There's a pass to third. Oh, beautiful spin move by number 33, Parrish. What a run.
Brett Parrish on the carry.
As
Touchdown
Parrish
Rebels.
with just an incredible spin move takes it in for the touchdown. No, did you get all that, Joey?
I think I did.
Wow, that was I'll age myself as I was like, that's John Travolta on a Saturday night.
There you go.
Michael Jackson, that's still aging us.
Yeah.
Who would be the new one? Who would be a new young dancer that won't date us so
That's a
bad.
good question for folks out there watching. Maybe we got somebody on there that's hip enough they could tell us.
See, Britney Spears and them, that'd be like early 2000s. I'm not really sure. Like, who's the dancing? Who's got the moves now?
Taylor Swift's a big hit again.
Yeah, she's not really a dancer, though.
No, she doesn't.
As we go to the end of the first quarter right now, Highland gets on the board.
We'll figure this
It
dance
looks like
thing
they're
out.
going to go ahead and run it. Clock goes down to 0. It's a handoff. Parrish trying to do it this time. Dragging defenders, gets down to about the 2-yard line, but it's the 2-point conversion is no good.
At the end of the first quarter, your score.
But at the end of one, it's Highland 6, Bombers nothing. We'll be back in a minute here on TLSN. Here we go, starting the second quarter here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Bombers stopped on their first drive, but get a good run to start off. Number 14, Bryant Edens. He picks up about 4 yards. It's going to make it second down and 6. Of course, this Bomber squad, this is the Bomber goal team. They're coached by head coach Joe Arkey. And we got a chance to see him back when he was involved with another youth organization. So he's been involved in youth football for quite a while. There's a handoff. That's number 11, Scott. And he is dancing, goes all the way back against the grain, and gets a first down. Nice run by number 11, Scott. Scott is run out of bounds, but he gets up to the 48. So nice run by the Bombers. Going to be a first down. Of course, those people watching online, we'd love to see your comments. This is an interactive broadcast, so let us know who you're cheering for, who you're watching. We'll give them a shout out live here on air. Here go the Bombers. Ball is on the ground as trying to hand it off. Edens tried to get it to Scott. And going to be a loss of 4 yards. Going to make it second and 14. Of course, we've been broadcasting since about 9 a.m. this morning. Was it 9 or was it 10? No, I guess it was 10.
10. We were up here.
Yeah, we've been here live for about a little over 4 hours. This is our fourth and final game of the day.
You know, I just noticed Highland's got some cheerleaders over here. We'll have to zoom in on them, Dave.
Yeah, the Bomber squad, normally we have a ton of cheerleaders here. I don't know if it could be because of the track or...
Yeah, because they weren't allowed on it, so...
And they don't have the grass area.
Penalty marker on the field.
That might be they didn't have the cheerleaders come because they do have a brand new track here. Of course, Joey's taking a couple shots of it. Beautiful job they've done here on this new track here at Bomber Stadium.
Of course, we're not cheering right now, but we want to zoom in, make sure the cheerleaders get represented. Like we say, we want to recognize them. We know they put in a lot of work, just as these boys do, so it's important to get them in on the camera.
Yeah, they do a lot of work on here. A lot of work to get prepared for, what they do. And, of course, all these teams, it's been a great season. We got one more week. Next week's our final week of coverage of Bomber Youth football. They run the option. They get it to Scott. Scott with a nice cutback. He's got one man to beat. It's a foot race. Cuts in. Look at that move by Scott. Touchdown, Bombers.
What a run, Dave. He was slicing, dicing, cutting. That defense just got hammered right there with that offensive run.
And now he's styling and profiling with the touchdown there with the ankle breaker as number 11, Reese Scott. Yeah, he was breaking ankles on that one. He was kind of looking like Allen Iverson back in the day with the killer crossover. And now the Bombers have knotted it up. We're tied at 6, almost halfway through this second quarter. Bombers here with a chance to take the lead. Looks like they're going to go for the 1-point conversion. And strong run up the middle. That is Edens trying to get in. Looks like he's going to be marked short. So the 2-point conversion is no good. But, hey, we are knotted at 6. 5:26 left here in the second quarter. It's 6-6 here on the TLSN.
It is really important to do business with people that are local. One of the things that we did upon acquiring all the stores was we tried to hold on to everybody that was already working here. You can't replace experience. We build relationships, we don't build the cars. The same customers that are buying from us today were buying from us 5 years ago and 10 years ago. And those are the same customers that I want to take care of today and 5 years and 10 years from now. Shop Clay Maxey Chevrolet in Mountain Home and ClayMaxeyChevrolet.com.
All right, everyone, welcome back. Highland Rebels with their second possession and have a good opening play. Number 2, Monroe, the quarterback, keeps it and runs for a first down.
11 yards on the play.
So 11-yard gain.
First and 10 from the 41-yard line.
Going to make it 1st and 10. Of course, thank you to the fans. We went over 1,000 followers earlier. Appreciate those fans helping us break that barrier. Of course, we've primarily done our games on Facebook, as that was a 3-yard gain. Primarily done Facebook for the last several years, but now we really started adding videos on YouTube. We have over 250 videos now, Joey, on YouTube. All of our games going back to 2018. So those fans that are watching out there, that are joining us today, if you haven't done it yet, subscribe to our YouTube page. Also follow us on Facebook. This is game 285 that we've done in the last 5 years. So,
how many hours? Oh my gosh,
a lot.
A whole lot.
I mean, you figure, some of those football games are 3 hours, and you got, hour and a half for each basketball game. So, I mean.
And that's not counting setup and tear down.
Yeah, so
Or drive.
Well, in
time.
excess of, I know, I'd hate to even guess how many total hours that we have on there. But we appreciate all the fans. Couldn't do this without you guys. Subscribe. If you subscribe, guys, it doesn't cost you anything. All it does is it'll notify you whenever we go live on the Twin Lakes Sports Network.
And it does help us with YouTube. Hey, maybe one day we can get one of those YouTube plaques. The what they send out when you get so many subscribers. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I think we're about 99,000 short on that. I think it's 100,000.
Almost there.
Yeah, but we do appreciate getting to 1,000. Considering we cover, local high school sports and youth sports, that's pretty cool to have this many followers. So there's a handoff by the Rebels. Bombers doing a good job, though, wrapping up at the line of scrimmage. As, he's, their running back, number 33, Parrish, he is a load to try to take down. It takes multiple defenders, and the Bombers doing a good job at closing in on that. So the Rebels, 3rd and 8, now clock down to almost 3 minutes. Really tight game here between the Bombers and the Rebels. Rebels working out of a shotgun. They had one in the backfield looking to throw it this time. Quick pass over to Parrish. Parrish with a nice move. Gets a little bit of space. Nice cutback. Going to be a first down for the Rebels. So Parrish working hard.
Brett Parrish on the carry. Takes it across midfield to the 48-yard line. Yardage is good enough for a first down. Will be 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line.
So 1st and 10 for the Rebels. Clock now down to 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Pass complete. There's Parrish again. Parrish is hit, dragging tacklers, but the Bombers wrapping him up. They're doing a good job. Parrish, again, looked like he was about to break loose. And they kept him from a really long gain, but it's going to be looks like it's about a 9-yard gain, so it's going to be 2nd and 1. Of course, those people tuning in, guys, we'd love to see your comments. Bomber Sports Network, they made a comment. They said, free box of bees with every purchase at concession stand. There are bees everywhere out here today, as that's going to be a first yard.
Just so they know what you're talking about, Dave, while we're waiting. We'll show.
I think I said first yard, first down play. Of course, we're on game 4 now.
This is why Dylan's saying box of bees. I mean, there's a bunch of them. Those are just some honey bees. There's a bee master real close to here. We don't know if they're his bees.
We had a bee master in attendance last game. We mentioned.
These bees haven't been aggressive. They're just some honey bees.
So right now, Highland looking to throw, but the Bombers in the backfield. Great defensive pressure. And a good play. Monroe's pass is incomplete.
Timeout, Highland.
And the Rebels going to call timeout. So 43 seconds left here on the Twin Link Sports Network. Final game of the day is Joey. Again, Joey's battling a bee. Every time you hear me kind of crack up a little bit, it's because he's battling a bee in here.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's been a beautiful day. Right now, Highland up 2-1. This is the 4th game.
Last call over the concession stand.
Concession stand doing the last call.
Oh, man, we didn't get anything.
No, I still got a drink from this morning where I think I got a sip left.
That's the thing up here between these games. There's no time. I mean, we've got minutes to get set up to get going again. So looks like we'll have to wait. Again, we have to eat after it's all over. That's why we always get breakfast.
Yeah, I'll grab a bite to eat. I'll pick up something and drive through on the way home. There's 2:20 left, or I'm sorry, it's 2:20 in the afternoon, 43 seconds. Oh, I'm doing these games without energy drinks, guys. As Monroe, he's working out of a shotgun. He's got trips to the left. And he looks to throw, and it's great defensive play by the Bombers.
All right, Monroe's pass is incomplete.
Stepping in front of it, getting a hand, knocks the ball loose. Nice defensive play, so that's going to make it
It's fourth down.
fourth down. 25 seconds go, tied game.
Timeout, Mountain Home.
Looks like the Bombers going to call a timeout. Again, appreciate you guys joining us for Bomber Youth Football here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Of course, one more week of Bomber Youth Football left, which I think, Joey, we've done. Is this our third week we've done Bomber Youth Football? Can't remember if it's our third or fourth week. We've done a lot of Bomber Youth Football games, and we got several more next week as Harrison's coming to town.
I don't know either, third or fourth.
Yeah, so definitely it'll be our last weekend of coverage here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network, so check it out.
Yeah, next weekend's the last where Harrison's coming, right? We're going to be playing Harrison. So.
Yeah, it's going to be the throwdown in MH Town next week. Harrison coming on to take the Bombers. Fourth down play. Pass is up, and it is knocked loose. Parrish looked like he had it, but nice defensive play by the Bombers as they make a stop, and now we'll get the ball back. Clock running. That's going to be the final play of the first half. Of course, it looks like someone called timeout, so the Bombers are going to try to do something here on offense with 9 seconds to go. Beautiful play on that by the Bombers as it looked like Highland was going to try to get into scoring position with time running out. For those that can hear, I got a squeaky chair. I had a squeaky chair the other day when I was doing our TLSN Box Break show. It was the one episode where I pulled the Ken Griffey Jr. rookie. The chair, I sat down, I kind of moved on it a little bit, and it made a really loud noise. It kind of sounded like something else, but it wasn't that. It was actually my chair, guys.
Yeah, by the time these we're done for the day, my feet, like right now, they're killing me.
Now we're getting old.
Standing up here, being on this camera. But it's fun. Glad to be here.
Yeah, we've had a lot of fun. And here we go, 11 seconds. Bombers going to try. Might have something up their sleeve on this play. They took quite a bit of time discussing this play, so I don't think this is going to be a handoff up the middle. As they're going to try to do something, and they're going deep, and they got a man wide open.
Oh, no, that was so close.
Beautiful call on the play off the hands of Scott.
Beautiful throw.
Yeah, beautiful throw, and I thought that one was going to the house. Still 6 seconds left, only used 5 seconds.
Man, if they could redo that play. Huh?
Yeah, Reese Scott would love to have that call back. It was just one of those things, I think he was already running with it before he made sure he got it in his hands.
Yeah, I got a little excited maybe on it.
Yeah, the crowd was coming up, and you and I, we both jumped to our feet on that one.
Yeah, wow. And we've talked about these boys, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Here we are, 6th grade. I mean, we've watched them all day throwing the ball. And like I said, typically connecting. It's just unbelievable how good they are at throwing and catching the ball at this age. Normally it's just runs, lots of runs, but not here.
The Rebels, they dodged a bullet because that was going to the house, and they're looking to go deep again. Nice pass again to the outside, but Highland made sure they had people back. They knew Mountain Home was going to throw it, so we got a good one here at Bomber Stadium as we're getting ready to go to the third quarter. It's going to be halftime, so we'll step away for a couple minutes. Right now it's Highland 6, Mountain Home 6 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Are you ready?
All right, guys, welcome back. Third quarter here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Bomber Youth Football. We got a good one. Highland and Mount Home knotted at 6. We're getting ready to start the second half of action here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network, guys. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. If you haven't done it yet, subscribe to our YouTube page. Also, follow us on Facebook. Doesn't cost anything. When you say subscribe, you're not paying anything. All it's saying is, hey, I want to subscribe, and that way when they go live, I'll get a notification. So here go the Bombers. First play. They run the option again, and they get it out. A little bit of room to the outside. Dancing down the sidelines. Breaks a tackle. Nice cutback. And there he goes all the way. Touchdown, Bombers. Touchdown. Number 11, Reese Scott, makes up for that drop pass in the first half that, you know, he was beating himself up over it. And he takes it 70 yards. And that one, there was some dip and diving. There was some, you know, just a toe tap in there to stay from going out of bounds. And he takes it all the way for the score. And now it's 12-6. Bombers in the lead.
Great little run.
Actually, it looks like they're bringing it back. So it looks like the touchdown is off the books. Looks like there's a holding penalty. I assume it's holding because they moved back 5 yards. So no touchdown on the play. Beautiful run by Scott. But it does not count.
He just has to repeat it, that's all.
Yeah, 70-yard run off the books due to a hold. Of course, a hold, I'll usually explain why you're able to make a run sometime with those holding penalties. But now the Bombers go back the other way. Nice move. Look at this, dipping and diving in. They're going to do it again, 75 yards. It's a foot race, touchdown, Bombers. Number 30, Asa Smeltzer takes it in for the score. It looked like he was caught in the backfield, then all of a sudden broke a couple tackles, then exploded. And the Bombers, they answer right back, Joey. You said, hey, just do it again. They did it again. This time it was 5 yards further.
Wash, rinse, and repeat.
Yeah, James Van Polk online said, woot woot Bombers. And he said, oh, no, that was from the previous penalty. So I'm sure he's happy with that play. As the Bombers, they do it again. I guess if at first you don't succeed, try again. They tried it again, and this time went the other direction.
From the extra point line.
And going to try this is going to be a 1-point conversion. And now Highland won the first game. Mountain Home answered back. Highland won last game. And now Mountain Home trying to even up this 4-game set, 2 games apiece. Run up the middle. There's number 14. Bryant Edens takes it in. And the extra point is good. So the Bombers, with 2 highlight plays, one of them counts, the other one doesn't. But hey, Mountain Home up 13-6. Halfway through the third quarter here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We'll be right back.
It is really important to do business with people that are local. One of the things that we did upon acquiring all the stores was we tried to hold on to everybody that was already working here. You can't replace experience. We build relationships, we don't build the cars. The same customers that are buying from us today were buying from us 5 years ago and 10 years ago. And those are the same customers that I want to take care of today and 5 years and 10 years from now. Shop Clay Maxey Chevrolet in Mountain Home and ClayMaxeyChevrolet.com.
All right, guys, welcome back.
Highland will start first and 10.
Here we go, 1st and 10, Highland. Offense, they get a handoff, and that's, of course, They've been calling his number a lot, number 33 Parrish, but nice tackle there by number 14 by Edens. Just scored a touchdown, now makes a good defensive play. Bombers in the lead halfway through the third quarter. Again, another full day here at Bomber Youth Football. Second to last day of coverage we're going to be doing. We're going to be here next Saturday. As that's going to be, we're going to have a game Friday night, and then we got games on Saturday. So it's going to be a busy couple 24 hours on TLSN. As there's the quarterback keeper, number 2, Ryan Monroe, is tackled.
Takes it down to the 38-yard line.
Gets it to the 38, but he's going to be 2 yards short, so it's going to be third down. As this crowd coming to life here in this final game. Of course, all 4 teams had big crowds that turned out today, Joey.
Yeah, the crowd is, this is probably one the smallest we've seen, but again, it's the end of the day. This place was full this morning. And most of the day, of course, you have your third grade and then fourth, fifth, and now sixth grade game. Wrapping it up for the evening, and good way of wrapping it up right now. Mountain Home ahead, 13-6 over Highland.
Monroe with the quarterback keeper runs it up the middle. Going to get the first down. As a nice run by Monroe.
Takes it down to the 42-yard line. The yardage just
So that's going to move it now down. It's up to the 42. So Highland seeing if they can respond here. Down 13-6. Clock still rolling, under 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. In the final of 4 games. There's Parrish. Spin move, but he is hit. Bombers doing a good job of containing Parrish. In that first quarter and second quarter, Joey, he was kind of running at will. But the Bombers doing a much better job on the defensive line here.
Defense is
second down or 9, ball spotted at the 43-yard line.
doing a good job. Right now, Bombers being up, the defense don't want to be the ones to let this game slip away from them, so doing a good job stopping this run play from Highland.
Well, Highland scored first, but now the Bombers working their way back.
Coach is down there giving some instruction.
A lot of times on a long play, like, if there's a long conversation like that, usually means they might be trying to take a throw, so we'll see what they do. Yep. And he pulls it down. Looks like he was going to throw, but then his quarterback keeper, Monroe, carries the pile. Going to be about a 6-yard gain. Going to make it third and 3. Of course, want to thank our sponsors that have brought all this live coverage that we've done for Bomber Youth Football. You can see them scrolling on the screen down on the left. So if you're going to do business with someone, business with someone who helps support local high school sports.
Yeah, it's a lot of these local businesses. A lot of them are mom and pop owned, ones that really step it up when it comes to sponsoring and helping out for programs like this. It takes a lot to pull this together. Not only the sponsors, you got a lot of volunteers come out. So be sure to thank them. And like Dave said, do business with the folks that are giving back to the community here.
And Parrish looked like he had a little bit of room, but the Bombers closed that up quickly. Parrish, when he first got the ball, looked like he was going to have some room to get around the edge. But good closing done by the Bombers. And I would say actually loss of 2 yards. So now fourth down.
See what Highland does. Dave, do you go ahead and go with it, or are you going to punt the ball off?
Well, I mean, it's a one-score game right now. If I was Highland, I'd go ahead and take a shot at it.
Well, they're down there talking, and it's taking a while, so I'm going to say that you've called it. They're going to go for it here.
I mean, you got nothing to lose to go for it. I mean, the Bomber offense, I think you want to keep them off the field, as they've had a couple of the second and third quarter made some explosive plays. There's Monroe. Gets it ahead to Parrish. Parrish cuts back, but he is wrapped up by, again, another squadron of Bombers. That Bomber defense, that was Spear and Edens both, and then a multitude of a couple others.
From the beginning of that play, the defense put a lot of pressure on Highland's offense, put a lot of pressure on that quarterback. He had to get a quick throw off to the side there for that play. And then the defense, again, was right there waiting to take down the runner.
Now the Bombers going to get the ball back. Clock under 10 seconds left, so that's going to probably finish up this third quarter here, as we're getting ready to go to the fourth. And right now, the Bombers, they got the ball, and they also got the lead. It's 13-6, Mountain Home over Highland, here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network.
It's really important to do business with people that are local. One of the things that we did upon acquiring all the stores was we tried to hold on to everybody that was already working here. You can't replace experience. We build relationships, we don't build the cars. The same customers that are buying from us today were buying from us 5 years ago and 10 years ago. And those are the same customers that I want to take care of today and 5 years and 10 years from now. Shop Clay Maxey Chevrolet in Mountain Home and ClayMaxeyChevrolet.com.
Are you ready?
All right, we're off to the fourth here at Bomber Stadium. And a handoff. Flags on the play. And we have a coach who's gotten upset and is about to get ejected from this game. Multiple flags being thrown as it looks like we just had a coach who's been ejected. And didn't get to see, we were looking at the play to kind of see what it was, but in the backfield, the coach did not like that call, and he's telling the ref what he thinks about it. Unfortunately, getting a little chippy on the field, still not wanting to leave the field, unfortunately. Now the Bombers, they're already ready to run their next play, but they're still just trying to get the coach who's been ejected. I assume he's been ejected from the game. He's still on the sidelines, but as the refs, we still haven't heard exactly what the flag is, Joey. But things getting a little chippy on here at Old Bomber Stadium.
Just adding a little excitement to the end of the game here.
Yeah. So, yeah, Dylan Conley playing why can't we be friends over the loudspeaker? So
we'll have to keep talking.
yeah,
or we got to mute.
we got to keep talking and we got to mute.
We don't want to get kicked off of Facebook or YouTube, get put in their Facebook, YouTube jail, get a fine, whatever they're going to do to you. But no, we appreciate you guys joining us out here. We got folks dancing in the crowd. We're going to kind of zoom in and let them see that, Dave. What do you think? I mean, getting the crowd into it now. The crowd's dancing.
Yeah, crowd's getting into it. And
Holding against the Bombers.
looks like it was a holding. It was a holding call against the Bombers. So the flag was against the Bombers, but then an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty due to the coach. So they threw the flag on the Bombers. I'm not really sure why the coach was so upset. They threw the flag.
And we missed something there.
But
I don't know.
yeah, I mean, it was on the other side of the field. But
we can go back and watch it later.
yeah, we can
on our
watch it in the
YouTube
replay.
channel.
And now quarterback keeper, number 27, he's rolling, cutting back, breaking tackles, gets the first down, puts on the Jets into the secondary. Nice run by the Bombers. Hudson Spear. And the clock running now, under 9 minutes left here in the fourth. Bombers look like they're going to run a little clock here.
Hudson Spear on the carry.
So that's another reason for folks to be watching and subscribing to our YouTube channel. You're going to be able to go back and watch this game and see what happened there, because I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I had to.
Yeah, well, the camera, you actually didn't even have the camera on where the coach was. You had it on the player that was tackled on the other side of the field. And everyone could hear. I mean, we're 100 yards away, and I could hear the coaches, you better throw that flag. Well, and they threw the flag, and the flag was on the Bombers, so that coach is no longer on the field now. But the Bombers are on the field now with 8:14 to go. See if they can get another score and extend their lead up 7. Spear hands it off. Cut to the inside. Nice run. And again in the secondary, breaking tackles down to the 5. And that's Cannon Dollard with the nice cut inside. And now the Bombers have got it down. Actually, they're going to say it's at the 6 with 7:40 to go.
The 6-yard line. First and goal, Bombers.
So first and goal, Bombers.
He's waving at Dylan. He can't. Dylan doesn't see him.
And then we got a hurt player on the field, so 7:20 to go, so they've stopped the clock. So we'll step away while they're taking care of this hurt player. We'll be back shortly here on TLSN.
Are you ready?
It is really important to do business with people that are local. One of the things that we did upon acquiring all the stores was we tried to hold on to everybody that was already working here. You can't replace experience. We build relationships, we don't build the cars. The same customers that are buying from us today were buying from us 5 years ago and 10 years ago. And those are the same customers that I want to take care of today and 5 years and 10 years from now. Shop Clay Maxey Chevrolet in Mountain Home and ClayMaxeyChevrolet.com.
All right, guys, we're getting ready to come back from a timeout. We had a player injury on the field. They were working. The young player's been taken off.
Looks like Mom's with him. So.
Yeah, Mom's with them. They do. Baxter Health is here, so they actually went ahead and had some medical professionals come on the field, and they are helping out that young athlete. So hopefully everything's okay. If we do get any type of updates, we will share. So 7:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Bombers driving, just had a first down play. So better to err on the side of precaution if you have a player that's been injured. Unfortunately, Joe, it feels like we've seen quite a few of these lately.
That we have. Don't ever like to see it, but I'm glad that Baxter is here to be able to take care of him and give him the care he needs. The team was in a huddle just after that, and I said a prayer.
Well, it's first and goal. Bombers have the ball on the 6-yard line is where we're at. Bombers right now up a score. If they can get another score here,
we're going to the line.
Could make it very challenging for Highland. Clock will be running too, and there's a big hit as number 27 takes it to the 5, and then big-time contact. That's Hudson Spear.
On the carry.
So Hudson Spear picks up, actually just gets back to the line of scrimmage. They say it's no gain. So that's going to make it second and goal. Of course, clock running now under 7 minutes. And they got Edens in the backfield. And there it is, touchdown Bombers. That's number 30, Smeltzer, with the nice run. Bombers score, and that puts it now to a 2-score lead for the Bombers. As the Bombers looking like they're going to try I believe they're going to try a 2-point conversion. We'll see. I think the coach is discussing that right now. 6:15 to go. Clock still running. Actually, it's going to be a 1-point conversion. But it's a 2-score game. Whether the Bombers get this or not, it is a 2-score game for Highland. And that one, Highland all over it in the backfield. They get the stop. 1-point conversion is no good, but right now we're 5.5 minutes left here in the fourth. Highland's going to get the ball back, but Bombers right now in the lead, 19-6. We'll be right back. All right, Highland now has the ball. Clock running, under 5 minutes to go. Fourth quarter. Quarterback keeper. Nice cut back to the inside. Going to pick up about 8 yards. It's going to make it a 2nd and 2. But that play is going to eat up some clock. 4:30 to go.
2nd and 2, ball at the 38-yard line.
So it's been a pretty eventful fourth quarter. We've had an injury. We've had a coach ejected. I don't know, ejected or just removed. Actually, I don't think he was ejected. He's still on the field. But, I mean, he's on the sidelines. He's not on the actual field anymore. The Highland's going to need to move quick if they want to get back and win this game. Parrish with the run. Going to be a first down run, but that is going to eat up some more clock. Now under 4 minutes left.
And if 2 yards on the play, the yardage is good enough for a first down. Will be 1st and 10.
So going to be 1st and 10 for the Rebels. All right, Highland looking to throw it. A lot of pressure and causes. The Bombers thought they had an interception, though.
Pass is incomplete.
But a lot of pressure being put on number 2, Monroe, as he was hit while throwing the ball. Then it was caused it to go short, almost intercepted. It's going to cause now a 2nd and 10, but under 3 minutes, so Highland's going to have to move quick. And the Bombers just a couple downs away from sealing the deal. Quarterback scrambling, passes up in the air, and it almost intercepted again.
Monroe's pass is incomplete. On the play is 3rd down and 10.
I think that was number 14, Edens, got his hand on it, thought he had the interception. And now 3rd and 10, and you know Highland's going to go for it on 4th if they don't get it. The Bombers trying to close this up. And again, thanks for all those that have turned in, all these businesses that have sponsored to bring youth football. Next Friday and Saturday is going to be our next 2 broadcasts. Yellville Summit, Newport's coming to town to take on Yellville Summit. We'll be streaming that live. And then also next Saturday, it's going to be the Mountain Home Bombers here in Bomber Youth Football taking on Harrison, which that should be a very good rivalry game as we're at 2 minutes left. So we're going to step away for a second as we got a timeout on the field. It is Bombers 19, Highland 6 here on the TLSN.
Are you ready?
And third down. Monroe with the quarterback keeper, but the Bombers are all over it. They meet him at the line, and that's going to make it fourth down. So the Bombers, a 2-score lead under 2 minutes, get the stop, and Highland. Highland still with all 3 timeouts, but the clock is running. So I don't know if Highland is just resigned to go ahead and finish this game. They're not trying to use their timeouts. And the Bomber fans and coaches are not going to say anything about that. Of course, fourth down play, they get a stop here, then Mountain Home can just kneel on it and take the win. Monroe out of the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to the left. He's scrambling. Good pressure put on him. Pass is complete. Pass is complete, but it's going to be short of the first down. That's number 30, Smeltzer, wrapping him up. So a turnover on downs, and the clock is going to run down. So Mountain Home's going to get the victory. So it's going to be a 2-game split, Joey. It's a 2 for Highland and 2 for Mountain Home.
Bombers will take over first and 10.
And what's been a fun day of football. Now, next week, I'm looking forward to next week, Harrison coming to town, Joey.
I think a lot of folks were looking forward to that. Be a lot of fun to be here to cover that. And it's be Halloween weekend, won't it? That Monday?
Yeah.
Halloween, so.
It's going to be Halloween. Honestly, right after we do our game, I'm hitting the road, so I'm going to be going out of town for a few days.
Good for you.
So, well, it's work, but Bombers come to the line quickly. Looks like they're going to do a victory formation, and they're going to kneel on it. So the Bombers take the victory in the 6th grade game, 19-6.
Final score, Highland 6, Mountain Home Bombers 19.
So the Bomber Gold team with the victory, 19-6.
How about the Bombers?
And again, thank you for everyone for joining us today. It's been a fun day of football here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. And like I mentioned earlier, we will be back in action Friday night. It's going to be Newport coming to Yellville, senior high football action. Also, we'll be here next Saturday as the Bombers taking on Harrison. And for the Loose Cannon David McBee, Joey the Dealmaker Shaw, hope you all have a great week from all of us here at the Twin Lakes